Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Mike,
180!
21, check Mike 21.
I got you.
21.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Here we go.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
54, right there. 54,
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Let's go.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Shut up. 70 Lion. Right there. 56. Hey.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Caught left side by Hilton.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
18 Cardinal. Watch the screen.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. On 2nd down, Swift. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
4. Coming for you.
Dragon 60. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Go, Mike.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mike,
Here we go.
5'4".
Wait, 80.
Mike's 5'4".
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. It got his man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 89 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Back to the running game with Swift. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
In your face.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. DJ Jones. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalposts. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here we go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But it's going to be 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, pick your game up.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike's 5-4.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. 54. Mike 54. Now watch run.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here we go. 180.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
180.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got him.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Crash.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And it's 21-3. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
It's more coming. It's more record.
Buffalo 18.
56 Mike.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Who that? Who that?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Bronco 80. Check 49. Check 49.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You don't want no problems with
For
me.
a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down at the 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this one to Galladay. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Single receiver.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go. Here we
The
go. Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's going to try and go deep again, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of troubles.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll run with Swift, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point try by Bailey. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got one.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. Third down here.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. To return, here's Agnew. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. A 1st and 10 here, and you know if they can just... Now the Niners get there and bring him down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
56, check 56.
And the pressure gets to him again. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. To return, here's Agnew. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tough when their first drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They're trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man.
This is my mode, baby.
The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel taking it in. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
To return, here's Agnew. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 4th and short, they had the ball right at the midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations, they throw the ball. In the old days, they would run it. That was an old school call right there.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
56 to Mike.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
Quick throw here to Hilton. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. This will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Here we go.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Hey, come on.
Mike's 5-4.
Let's go, defense.
Now Mostert. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Mike's 54. I'm going to come back to you. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So
not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
51's the Mike. All day, every day.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Got him.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Mostert. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he puts it through. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Okay, ready? The mic, boys. 56. Check 56. On the ball now. Go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Give me that ball.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
I know you felt that.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
54. Mike, 54.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Making it happy, Cap.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
54, right there.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. This is Mostert. And they win went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Swift, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Cougar 19. Yeah. Single, slot.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I got him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Right there. 54.
60 Bobcat.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. 180. Two tides. 4 down.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Here we go. 120. Go ahead.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Set hut.
And they'll indeed take a knee.